Our next guest is my favourite guest.
Yes.
Il Presidente.
Oh, yes.
Formerly in charge at Real Madrid. A growing movement this week in the capital city to encourage him back into the chair at Real Madrid, which we will ask him about in just a moment.
Yeah.
But if you follow Ramon on Twitter, you'll know this week he's been saying, what, 48 hours, Ramon, before Mourinho returns to Real Madrid? Is that right?
Well, maybe. I think it's the first option for the president. He really loves him. He's the only coach he respects. So I think maybe on Monday he will be here.
Wow.
Permanently, Ramon, or as we're reading elsewhere, temporarily till the end of the season?
Well, I don't know. I think that they are now negotiating with Mendes. The idea is that coming now may be a bit risky, but for the president, Mourinho is perfect. Is the right shield to protect him against all the problems he's having here with the players, dressing room, really with many troubles, and also the press. So, as you know, Jose attracts all the information, the media, the attention, and that's perfect.
What will the players think? You say that the president loves Jose and wants him back, but what about the dressing room? What about the players? How do you think they would feel about him coming back?
Well, I know some of them are not really happy about that. Sergio Ramos said that a few weeks ago when they were talking about Conte. He said that there is no that kind of coaches. If you check the Champions League we won, were completely different coaches. Del Bosque, Ancelotti, Zidane. Nothing to do with the methods Mourinho is using normally in the teams he's been.
But I read this week, Ramon, that Ramos has fallen out with Perez. Actually said this week after the Champions League defeat, pay me and I'll go. We've always been of the opinion there were three reasons why Mourinho couldn't go back, or perhaps at the time left. Casillas, gone.
Ronaldo?
Yeah.
Ronaldo, gone.
Yes.
Ramos,
Going.
Yes. It's true. It's what he said when he was here, when he left. He thought those players were not working enough in his favor, and he didn't like that. It's something is known, and that's why he thought it was better not having them in the team. Big mistake, by the way. Iker Casillas is succeeding in Oporto. They are going to the quarterfinals. Cristiano, what could we say about Cristiano? 50 goals a season. And Sergio Ramos is very important in this team. Now in a poll yesterday, fans were in favor of Sergio and against the president. So I think he's an icon for the club, and I don't want him to leave.
Now,
Ramon, this is Real Madrid we're talking about, but not as we know it. This is different. How big a crisis is the whole club under right now?
Well, this is a big problem here. Real Madrid is very important all over the world, but you can imagine in Spain and mainly Madrid. So the media is continuously talking about that, radios, TV, newspapers, and the point is that the club is really disoriented now. Many fans could expect a bad season, but not what has happened. It's been like a tsunami.
Yes.
A bit too much. In 6 days, we've lost everything out of the three competitions, and in the way we had that situation, beaten by Barcelona twice at home and thrashed by Ajax. So eight goals conceded, only one scored. Really too much.
Ramon,
fans were,
what about this groundswell of support to see you reinstalled as president? And if that happened, would you sack Mourinho?
Well, among my priorities is not to come back to that position. Now I'm very happy. I'm enjoying my life, my privacy, my freedom. But, well, you know what's my opinion about that. I think Mourinho is a great coach, but when he was here, his behavior wasn't really the best one for this club. We need someone more calm, that give relax to the players, to the people, to the press conferences, and it's not what Mourinho normally does.
So let's just get this clear. Are you ruling out a bid for the presidency?
Well, yes, for the moment. You can never say never.
Yes, because this is Real Madrid.
But as I said, I'm now really happy. It's really an honor. I was very proud to be there. I have very good moments. A lot of friends like you, for example. But it's a problem to be there. You feel, as I've said many times, when you win, when you have a victory, you don't feel joy or happiness. You feel relief. You know that you have 3 or 4 days with no problems, with no one blaming you for what signings you made or what didn't. So, not for the moment.
Just okay. So we don't rule that out.
No.
Just to leave this where we started. You think Mourinho will be in post at Real Madrid by Monday?
Well, I think 90%. I don't know if on Monday, but even they were considering yesterday to sack Solari now before the match against Valladolid. You know that Zidane was called. He said no, this is not the moment to go to the club. So Mourinho is the only option, and I think he's happy to come here. Mendes is really happy to do that, and I would say that 90% of the possibility that, I don't know, Monday, but next week, Mourinho will be here.
Wow.
Okay. Well, Il Presidente, thank you. Never say never, as you
never say never.
rightly
Well, the
pointed
only
out.
problem you have now, one quick problem I can see, if you appoint Mourinho, you don't get Hazard.
Well, there may be some negotiation to go on there. Yeah. You're right. Ramon, as ever, thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure, as always. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Ramon Calderon, the former president of Real Madrid.